everyone in YouTube. This is my channel, Just Trans Kass, where I, Cassandra, talk about me. Because the world just wants to hear me talk about me. I mean, can you blame them? I have the loveliest voice. No, I actually plan to record my history and my memories and my experiences with being trans, and maybe that helps someone, or maybe someone learns a little bit more about what does it mean to be trans. Am I the end all be all of all experiences? No. There are several thousands of people around this world that have different experiences. Millions of people who have a different experience each day. And I just want to share my story. I plan to record and upload videos at least twice every month. Most likely on Thursdays. Can't make any guarantees, but I plan to at least put out 2 videos a month. That's my main goal right now. So welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope you find experiences with them, and I hope that you find a place to feel yourself, whether it be trans, gay, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, demisexual, the whole spectrum of sexuality and genders. Be you. Goodbye. Transgender Timeline, Video 1. Each knee sun. Oh, helps if I do this. Take 2. Each knee sun. Hello everyone, and hello YouTube. This is Just Trans Kass, and this will be my first video. Well, second, but first video is the intro, but besides the point. This video, as the title suggests, is a general timeline for me. When it comes from when did I first questioning to today. So let's get to it. I'll note that this is a very general version of it, simplified, made easy. I will later go into more details about everything, but particularly have 3 major points in my personal history as being trans. So let's get this going. It was 10 years ago now? No, 9 years ago. Oh wow, it's only been 9 years. 9 years ago-ish, it was 6th grade, and my friend dressed up as his mom for Halloween. I don't even remember why. It was funny, and it made me start in question. Maybe I could be a girl. And that's the beginning. And then fast forward into about 5 more years of me just doing research. And it was like super studious. I wasn't like looking up information every single day, but it was a case like over the span of 5 years, I was learning more, I was reading more, I was trying to understand myself and who I am. Am I? Aren't I? Maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that. Maybe I'm not trans, maybe I'm just bi-gender, trigender, agender. no, I'm trans. And I realized that, and I told my parents, I think senior year, I can't remember, but I want to say it was probably sometime in autumn. So senior year, sometime in autumn, I came out to my parents. Specifically, I came out to my mom because I was afraid of my dad, and I don't have any found reason for that. I was just like, what if he doesn't understand? And that's just a general fear I had, not just with him, but with my parent, my mom, my sister, my grandparents. It wasn't reasonable. It wasn't sensible. But it was fear nonetheless. But I came up to my mom, and I pretty much was going by the identity that I was transgender. And the next person I came out to was, I think, my friend. And then it kind of just kept on going from there. I met a few new people, and I was coming out to my friends. I was dressing in women's clothing that made me feel pretty and happy and a little bit better with my life, better about myself. And I was just enjoying myself and slowly letting other people know who I am, that I'm trans. And then I eventually told some of my family members, and then I just I told my grandparents, and they were accepting, and that was the point where I was saying, okay, I need to go to a therapist. At none of this point in time did I go to a therapist, like any sensible person. I went to a therapist, as of the recording of this, about 3 months ago last year. And we were talking, and I kind of got a little bit more comfortable with myself and enjoying myself. And I told my story. She's like, we should get you on hormones, and like, you are ready for this. You spent this much time. I'm just thinking to myself, I don't know. I'm not sure. Am I ready for it? Am I trans enough? The age-old saying, am I trans enough? I'm not sure. But I start hormones about, I think it's getting close to 9 months ago. 9 or 10 months. In 10 months, almost 10 months now. And I got to the point where I was on hormones and my body was doing things. I was like, this is interesting but cool and awesome, and like, everything's kind of weird but everything's kind of awesome. And eventually it ended with, well, it didn't end really, but it's still going. Eventually I got to this point where I went to a gay club for the first time, and that flipped a switch in me. I went from this like very shy and reserved person to being just like an absolute party girl, and I'm like, everything is awesome, let's have fun, let's dance, let's drink, and I'm just enjoying myself. I'm enjoying being me. And it was a combination of things at that time, and again I will go into detail in a later video, but it was a combination of that, among hormones and certain things hitting when they did, that I opened up. I finally broke out of the shell that I had built over years of feeling uncertain about myself and having no way to confirm that without going to therapy, and never being able to want to go to therapy because I'm afraid and I'm uncertain. I don't really have support from family when it came to... They were fine with it, yes, but ultimately I was on my own when trying to figure this stuff out. I couldn't go to them with like, should I feel this way? Who should I talk to? Their suggestion was always go to a therapist. And I was like, okay, I guess I have to plan that. And I did. And I eventually did. And it was just one of those things that... And that moment of me flipping that switch was November or October. So that was barely 5 months ago. It feels so much longer. And maybe it feels longer because I have spent almost 10 years now realizing that I'm trans. And getting to this point in time, it's just I'm just very wow. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm able to be me, and I'm glad I can be trans as I knock the fucking mic. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I get to meet the people I know. That I've had such supportive family members, friends, that I'm getting to be me. And this whole process has helped me realize that I was very unhappy before. I had a lot of troubles, a lot of issues, and accepting myself didn't really solve all of them, but it was a major factor in bettering myself and being able to recognize my faults and my flaws and who I am. So that's my timeline simplified. I do plan to go, I will say for the third time, I do plan to make more videos on this timeline at some point. It's just, especially in the first 5 years, there's things that I've done that I don't want to go into detail right now because it causes a lot of embarrassment and uncertainties and self-doubt. And I'm not ready to accept or face that accept that I've done it. I just not ready to face my thoughts and memories from that time. So for now, that will be the end of the video. Goodbye!